we're ready to head back out. We are going into something called the Baldpates today. I didn't ever know of this name until a little chap texted me about how strenuous it is. So, of course, we decided to get started on a rainy day, but you know, the Appalachian Trail is rainy, so we just have to keep going. We had originally planned 16 miles, but because it's rainy and because the Baldpates are hard, we might most likely not do the 16 miles, but we'll just kind of see what we'll do, what we can do, and then our shuttle is gonna come in about 10 to 13 minutes, and I really have no idea what I am to expect, to be honest. Like, nothing. I was just talking to groceries about how all the big things are kind of done now, with the exception to the 100-mile wilderness and Katahdin. And when I mean big things, things that you know about, things that you have heard about. You know, we've done the Mahoosuc Notch, the Mahoosuc Arm, and then after that, it's really like, I mean, maybe the Bigelows, but I've never heard so much about them, but I've heard a lot about the 100-mile wilderness, and of course I've heard a lot about Katahdin. So those are the two things to look forward to, obviously. I mean, as all the other things, but from here to the 100-mile wilderness, I really have no idea what to expect at all. Like, I'm just going into it, not knowing. So let's see.
Here, you know, hiking.
Well, that's true. Yeah. But we've.
Okie dokie. So we're heading into the Baldpates. What is interesting is I'm reading the reviews as I was in the shuttle, and it says, wouldn't want to be there in bad weather. And what are we doing? It's not really bad weather, but it's like not great weather. So let's see how this day is gonna unfold. As groceries would say, let's go get it. Hello, pretty wooden piece of art. All right, back to the trail. Guess what time it is? River crossing time. Okay, so time to start the steeper ascent to the Baldpates. This is much steeper and there's a lot more rocks. So I have 0.7 to the first peak. These pretty stairs. Of course. Coming up, or I guess I'm on the Baldpate West Peak, and because the weather was so dandy today, yeah, there's like sun right there, but everything has clouds and fogs, and so I guess we call it being socked out, which I don't really understand that colloquialism, but maybe somebody can explain it to me. Why is it a sock? Why isn't it like it's clouded out or something like that? There you go. I bet you the view would be beautiful. That's another path, and then here on a stone we have a blaze. So on we move. Well, that's a pretty sight. I love when the clouds or the fog moves, and then I can see a little bit of the path going on those rocks. It's wet rocks, but the rocks seem to have a good grip. But we'll see, because I have like an interesting little descent coming up to the other peak. And there's the sun. Lovely. Oh, that's pretty. It's all uphill. Straight up. This ascent was a little scary, and I have a feeling the descent is gonna be the same. It was just flat rocks. The grip is not bad, but there's some wet spots, and wet spots are always slippery and rocks, so no fun. Ooh, it's windy. Everybody know how much I love wind. Okay, I am on Baldpates East Peak. Woohoo! How are you doing? What's up? Look at you, you cute. Where's your, are you having any, oh, there's a friend back there. Oh my goodness. Wow. Looks like it's either it's just because I'm lower or it's kind of clearing out. Wow, just magnificent. Going through a car wash. Wow, okay. So I'm here at the Fry Notch LeanTo, which is I guess what Maine calls shelters, lean-tos. And I'm gonna have some lunch. One of the things that I have noticed about myself, I don't really eat lunch, which is not really healthy. So I'm actually hungry, so that's good too, but I just need to make myself eat more. I usually eat really good in the evening, but at lunch I guess I always want to just hike and not stop, but I'm gonna stop today. I'm just gonna eat. I think it's the right decision. So groceries caught up. Actually, I just waited for her at lunchtime. And now we are gonna continue on. We don't have any more crazy mountains like the Baldpates or whatever they're called, but we do have some ups and downs, some puds. Moving on. We going north? Yes. River crossing. Legitimate river crossing. Wow. What? I'm supposed to go up this? Okay. I've hiked, I don't know, Grocery's a little behind, but hiked about 10 miles so far. Our plan was 16, so we have 6 more to go. So far so good. Let's see if we can do the 16. That'd be quite cool. Yep. Look at these beautiful dispersed sides. Going up a very gradual ascent to Wyman Mountain. So pleasant. I know tomorrow is going to be a little bit tougher hike again. I looked at some of those peaks and I was like, but right now it's just so pleasant. I do think that we can accomplish the 16 miles. I have about 4 miles left and I feel good. I haven't gotten a hold of Groceries to see how she's feeling, but the last time I talked to her, she felt really good as well. So probably we can do the 16 miles today. It'll be so exciting. Yeah, really exciting. It's very interesting how the landscape changes from fern to pine trees. It's lovely though. So, reached Wyman Mountain and I have about 1.4 miles left to the LeanTo. Sorry, I'm trying to say it right. I was gonna say shelter. I've been seeing a lot of moose sket. They do look like horse apples, so do we call them moose apples because of that? Haven't seen a moose, but there's sure a lot of proof of moose, so it would be nice to see one. Look at this jungle.